Hi friends, Namaste. Now you have seen the last video in South Africa, in Johannesburg, the Sun City, the entertainment world of South Africa. It's all man-made. It's in the big five, the huge statues built up, the sculptures built up, which looks actually original. The elephant, the cheetah, the lion, all those when you see in the video look original. Even we, as we were walking, we thought it is original, but it was not original. It was huge sculpture made out of. And you also saw the valley of waves, where you have the artificial waves, and they saw the artificial waterfalls. And you also saw the casinos and the grand welcome given in the hotel to us. And the food, you saw how fantastic it is all laid down. It was a very good time we had, something we can never forget in lifetime. It is somewhat like Las Vegas, but Las Vegas has more of entertainment through the electronic media and the show. But here you see the natural wonders mixed for our entity, for their entity and for entertainment. So which is not available in all parts of the world. So really great, and it's fantastic. The people who sees all these things, it kind of 100 tons of tonic keep coming into the body. It's like a meditation, like a yoga, like what you call the natural beauty. Always we get penetrated into. Okay, so we have seen that. Now today we are going to see the gold reef city and the mines and the Johannesburg sightseeing. You should know how Joburg looks like. Whether the problem, many people think there's a problem. We never had a problem, but the guide was telling us to be alert, little envisaged when we had. But we didn't see practically a problem, but we could see at that time there are many parts of the buildings which whites occupied, they had abandoned and gone to Cape Town area, or they have gone back to the European or USA or UK, Ireland, etc. areas. So those buildings, they just left it abandoned, as if you get some malaria or some kind of a big problem, health problem, then how people leave the concerned city, or there's a riot, how the people leave and desert the place and go away. So this kind of a thing I have seen over there, but for us, we never felt anything to be scared of, though the guide and the driver were explaining us to be, they were alerting us. But see this, and particularly the gold reef city, the gold mine, how the people originally 300 years back, how they started working, and how the Johannesburg was formed, and the story behind it, and what was the reason for Nelson Mandela and many people, Desmond Tutu, etc., to go to that extent, like Mahatma Gandhi. All that you can see when you are there very much. There's also Pretoria, which is about 65 kilometers, 65 kilometers away, and it also has a beautiful, in the next video you will see the hotel and such thing which they absolutely wait for the tourism people to come and visit this place. So please don't forget to subscribe and view, comment, also share. I keep saying share, please share. It's very important because we keep giving furthermore tour points, tourist spots, videos, so maybe many of them are probably not seen. So it will be a great help to those people who probably cannot see. So please share. Thank you.
The 1980s and the early 1990s, downtown Johannesburg was geared towards a different market, in the sense that, to put it bluntly, it was geared towards a white market. Since 1994, it changed that, for argument's sake, revenue service, that is where we pay our taxes. So it's not a very popular place. I can't believe that they haven't bombed it already. This blue building on the left hand side, this is part of the Carlton Center.
Carlton Center.
Yes, and you got the Carlton Hotel on your left hand side here. Is to look to the left and the right of some of the buildings that has been vacated, or yes. It is now a situation where nobody else actually wants to buy or reinvest into some of these buildings.
Because that's a price.
It's done. It's finished.
It's ladies' fashion. About 7-8 young boys were sitting on the road, so for a job, I suppose, something like that. So I just, as usual, took the photo gesture also, but don't make them irritating. As I said, the Johannesburg city was established in 1886 following the discovery of gold on what had been a farm. Due to the extremely large gold deposit found along the Witwater Strand, within 10 years, the population had grown to about 1 lakh inhabitants. A separate city from the late 1970s until 1994, Soweto is now part of the Johannesburg. Soweto means Southwestern township. And it also had a Mandela Museum. This is now part of the Johannesburg. Soweto also originated as a collection of settlements on the outskirts of Johannesburg. The native African used to work over there. They were working in the gold mining industry. Now the Soweto is part of Johannesburg. The main Witwater Strand gold reef was discovered in June 1884 on the farm by Jan Gerritus Bantis that triggered the Witwater Strand gold rush, the founding of Johannesburg in 1886. The discovery of gold attracted people to the area, making necessary a name and governmental organization for the area. You know, as I told you, Jan, Johan and Johannes were common male names among the Dutch of that time. So the two men involved in surveying the area for the best location of the city, the Christian Johannes Joubert and Johan Rissik, are considered the source of the name by some. So Johannes Meyer, the first government official in the area, is another possibility probably. Precise records for the choice of name were lost. Within 10 years, the city of Johannesburg included about 1 lakh of people. In September 1884, I understand, the Robben brothers discovered the Confidence Reef on the farm near present-day Roodpoort, which further boosted excitement over gold prospects. The first gold to be crushed on the Witwater Strand was the gold-bearing rock from the Bandits mine, crushed using the Robben brothers stamp machine. Also, news of the discovery soon reached Kimberley directors Cecil Rhodes, with Sir Joseph Robinson rode up to investigate rumors for themselves because they were not sure about it. They have guided to the bandits' camp with tents strung out over several kilometers. Now this is Gold Reef City. We have a guide within it and they come along with us to show all the places. Some places we are not supposed to take the photographs or a video. Some places we are. Wherever I could take, I could do. When we went, there were small kids groups, school groups coming inside. This is the gold mine city, the Gold Reef City. Here they make gold refined. Actually, gold was earlier discovered some 400 kilometers away, that's 249 miles away, to the east of present-day Johannesburg in Barberton. So you can see varieties of items they present. This is a gold mine area. It's a show. So I could take the video of that show. They're giving a show how the gold mine started, how earlier and how the present, how the gold ore is made. See, you can see the way the gold is made. And we were taken with a kind of a helmet put to the gold mines inside. You have to go absolutely down to a mine. It's a mine tour. It's called gold mine tour. It's known as. We are shown how earlier the gold mining was done. And also they have the stories kept. The people died in the process, and how the Johannesburg and South Africa came to the light of the Britishers and the people, and how the present day this has been established. You can also pick up some stones which say like supposed to be gold or gold found. I've taken some of the pieces, now I don't know where it is. Because that is not real gold, so there's no point in taking it. They have to remote all the, see how this is the way they find the gold. How they figure out the gold along with the stones, the rock. It was a rapid growth. It was something nobody believed earlier, only when it happened. The British, the Dutch, everybody poured in. There were many stories behind. And it's only because South Africa has become what today South Africa is, then all this apartheid and all this system started. Because when there is nothing in a place, you live with what you have. But when you have things around which has made others rich, so the local inhabitants would feel why we are not rich, why we are still struggling for the food, water and house. So, have pictures all over, many important peoples.
ഇതാണ് പീർമോണ്ട് മെറ്റ്കോട്ട് സ്വീറ്റ്സ് ഇൻ ജോബർഗ്. ഇവിടെയായിരുന്നു, ഇവിടെയും കൂടിയാണ് ഒരുപാട് നമ്മുടെ ഇന്ത്യൻ ക്രിക്കറ്റേഴ്സും ഫുട്ബോൾ പ്രേമികളൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ താമസിച്ച സ്ഥലം. വളരെ മനോഹരമായ സ്ഥലമാണ്. The whole place is known as Emperor's Palace, which has about 4 hotel properties and a lot of fantastic with casinos, cinemas, Kodesa walk, etc.
We were staying in another hotel, Metcalfe Hotel in Johannesburg. There we wanted to give, GNS wanted to give best experience to our customers in the last night of South African tour. So we put them on the Emperor's Palace Hotel, which is actually what you call something a fantastic, you couldn't say it's a 7-star hotel. It's a 5-star hotel. And it had 4 hotels together, one to each other. And the one which we took was with suites. So everybody had very big room with another additional, they have the bedroom and another one small room along. It's a suite. And the stay was fantastic. The room arrangement was something just great. I'm sure none of the people would have stayed in such hotels in the recent past forever. That's such fantastic experience we have given in this South African tour to our customers. For me also, I really enjoyed, because this hotel actually, like what we used to have in Las Vegas. But in Las Vegas, the rooms we never get to that expensive, because in Las Vegas it is very expensive also. Here we could get the hotel, though we wanted to give. It has beautiful garden, park, conference center, convention center, and shopping outlets. And you see the amount of flags they put outside. It's all dramatical, systematical, theatrical, you can call it, you can name it, and you have it over there. Fountains. And it also has, like we have in the Hotel Venetian in Las Vegas, like, they have many big statues and many paintings, like you have in the Roman Vatican. You have the paintings on the roof in one side, and you also have a long playground, and you have a beautiful garden. You have a small little canals kind of flowing the other side. It's a huge property. When you say together, when you have a summit of 4 properties with such huge area, it's something grand and great. So the experience, one would have it, they will never forget in their lifetime what they had in South Africa and Johannesburg the last night. Because we really wanted to give this kind of a thing. And they had casinos, and they had dramas and events, and they had some stunning shopping, very cheaper, the items, just like Las Vegas only. And to see inside the whole place was something you need to have one full day only seeing. So you can see some of the statues like you have in the Greek mythology. Mercury, the Julius, and Venus, and Neptune, and all kinds of things. It's an outside, and they had a philanthropic evening with music and dance, etc. And it was in the night, and you never felt it is a night. So you can see the paintings on top, with the roof of the reception area in the hotel. It's not only reception, it's a huge, like Vatican Museum, the huge hall is going. You can see the mythological warriors of the Greek over here and the Roman. This is all from the European standards. It's something, one to be bewildered. Excellent photography, excellent painting. The whole Europe and the Venice and all sculptured and painted on the walls. The Western culture, Western architects. This is about how years ago, when they found new places, how the soldiers used to go over there, how they occupy the land, how they develop the land. The whole place is lit up the night. And we could not even see each other because we wanted to enjoy the room, or we want to enjoy out here. It is the event, the musical night, musical and dance and comedy night. It is really just awesome experience, wonderful experience. We never had it at this rate, in this ambience anywhere.